This is Go-MMT Radio.
Go-MMT Radio. Let's go.
Powered by Make My Trip, Go IB and Redbus. Filmy Friday on Go-MMT Radio.
Nostalgia always wins, and which is why I think even as parents, as adults, you want to have the next generation watch what you grew up watching, and which is where OTT platforms come in as a big help. Most of the television shows or television platforms that we grew up watching, we don't watch them anymore, thanks to many of them that have now come onto OTT platforms, and so there is a lot of content that is new, that is also good, which is a nice thing for the current generation with its alpha, beta, Gen Zs. But there's also some things that you as adults have also missed out on, thanks to the fact that not every TV soap opera or a series used to kind of hit the shores of India. That's why I was particularly happy when I chanced upon Parenthood, a 2010-2015 sort of a series on Netflix, and it's quite cool. There was also a film that was made way back in 1989, and this series happened to be, of course, the second adaptation of, the film, and it went on to become a huge success. 4 siblings, their parents, and also the siblings' own families. So there's family drama, there's comedy, there's humor, there's messaging, there's parenting issues that families face. Of course, it's quite different from the Indian culture, but again, there are a lot of aspects of the series that each one can relate to in different ways. It's a fun watch if you still haven't caught it, and if you like family drama, if you have that kind of a bent, then I think this is something that you should pick. Now from here straight, I am going into theatre releases, and by now you have figured that this is your host Annie, who's back with yet another edition of Filmy Friday on your favorite radio station, Go-MMT Radio. Let's hit the theatre release straight away, because there's only one big film that I have to talk about over this Republic Day weekend release, and that is on the 23rd, which is today, Border 2 that releases. It is the most important commercial release of the month as well as of the year. It's a sequel to the 1997 classic. It's coming after 2 decades at least. While it releases today with Sunny Deol, who plays the pivotal role even in the first one, and now he's back here, the new cast includes Varun Dhawan, Ahan Shetty and Diljit Dosanjh. Not bad at all. There's a huge chance of a big box office opening because, yes, typically through the Republic Day week or weekend, I think there is a bit of patriotism that everybody kind of sees resurfacing. So don't forget to check it out. Let's now straight head into OTT, because there are so many of them I have to kickstart right away. The very first one, it's not like that. Malcolm, played by Scott Foley, is a recently widowed pastor raising 3 children, and Laurie, played by Erin Hayes, newly divorced again with 2 teens. They were once inseparable families doing everything together, and now navigating sudden singlehood, they must manage parenthood separately while questioning whether their long-standing friendship could evolve into romance. I like the plot. Very, very real. This is streaming on Prime Video.
1, 2, 3, 4.
ब्रो, पीपीटी बना ली? अब मूड भी बना लो फन करने का हमारे साथ।
Go-MMT Radio. Let's go.
Filmy Friday on Go-MMT Radio.
OTT releases, like I did mention earlier, just one theatre release, one that is of any consequence to anyone here across India, because it's the Republic Day weekend. Okay, now back to OTT, Queer Eye. Yeah, this is the final season, so I guess there is every good reason for you to actually pick up the tissues as the Fab Five, Anthony Porowski, Jeremiah Brent, Jonathan Van Ness, Karamo Brown and Tan Franz return for one last round of transformative makeovers on Netflix's longest running unscripted series, which went on to earn 37 Emmy nominations, 11 wins, including 6 consecutive outstanding structured reality program victories. It is on Netflix. I watched the first 2 seasons and I kind of dropped out of it for whatever reasons. I think I just didn't go back to it, but I had loved it in the first place, so there is very good reason for me to get back to it. Yeah, this weekend. Please go catch it. Steel, Sophie Turner leads this 6-episode British heist thriller as Zara, an ordinary pension fund worker whose routine day explodes into chaos when armed thieves force her and her colleague to execute their demands, and the gang targets £4 billion of ordinary citizens' retirement savings. I like the plot. It's crime. We are talking about crime thriller. So if you like something like that, streaming on Prime Video. Moving on to Finding Her Edge, based on Jennifer Lacopelli's best-selling YA novel. This 8-episode Canadian teen drama follows the Russo sisters navigating their struggling figure skating dynasty. 17-year-old Adriana trains for world championships with new partner Braden, while harboring feelings for former partner and first love Freddie. So there are complications and how they have to even secure a sponsorship in the midst of all of this. Again, the plot, very neat. Quite fresh. Streaming on Netflix. Free Bert. Now, comedian Bert Kreischer trades his signature shirtless stand-up persona for this 6-episode scripted sitcom, playing a fictionalized version of himself. That's a first, when his daughters are accepted into elite Beverly Hills private school. And it's a struggle to kind of keep up with the perpetual chaos because they're otherwise social outcasts, just about doing the wrong things every single time. Again, a fresh plot, streaming on Netflix.
Hello, Go Trippers. I'm Rajesh Mago, and you're listening to Go-MMT Radio. Head, set, go.
Filmy Friday on Go-MMT Radio.
Your host Annie. Filmy Friday on Go-MMT Radio. I'm your host Annie. I'm just packing you up with so many things to watch over the weekend. This is a film called Him. It's a horror thriller. Can you imagine? There's football and then there is horror. Never thought of or done before. It is led by Marlon Vines. So don't go by names. They're not names we know. Isaiah White is the main character. He's a legendary quarterback with 8 championships. Now his charisma curdles into something sinister. That's because he suffers a career-threatening brain injury from a deranged fan attack. Then there is a mentor who walks in who takes him to a desert compound, and then there are, some weird cult-like rituals involved, and the horror unleashes. The plot is quite different. Like I said, football and horror thriller, never seen that before. Streaming on Geo Hotstar. Moving on to A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, Game of Thrones returns to Westeros with a lighter touch, set a century before the original series, when Targaryen still rules and dragons remained in living memory. Peter Claffey stars as Sir Duncan the Tall, a humble-hedged knight of low-born origins, while Dexter Saul Ansel plays his mysterious Squire Egg, secretly Prince Aegon Targaryen hiding his royal lineage. Based on George R.R. Martin's beloved Tales of Dunk and Egg novellas, it's a 6-episode buddy adventure. Streaming on Geo Hotstar. Let's move on to if you're wrestling fans in WWE Unreal Season 2. This is where the curtain gets pulled back even further on WWE's behind-the-scenes drama. This season focuses on the road to SummerSlam 2025, documenting Seth Rollins' ruse of the century, his months-long fake knee injury that fooled everyone, and R-Truth's brief departure and emotional return to the company. It's a 5-episode docu-series. Interesting, again, especially if you are a WWE fan. It's on Netflix. Drops of God Season 2 on Apple TV. It is an International Emmy Award-winning wine drama that uncocks its most ambitious mystery yet. Set 3 years after Season 1, estranged siblings face their most perilous challenge, uncovering the origin of the world's greatest wine. A puzzle even their legendary father Alexander couldn't solve. So it's a globe-spanning quest that takes them from France to Japan to remote South American vineyards. And it is based on the best-selling Japanese manga. Okay then.
Hello, I'm Divakar Parikh and you're listening to Go-MMT Radio. Headset go.
Go-MMT Radio. Headset go.
Filmy Friday on Go-MMT Radio. Social Spotlight on Go-MMT Radio.
This is how I love to close the show every single time. Social Spotlight, taking you through the offers on all 3 platforms. That's MMT Instapage, GoIBibo, as well as Homestays at MMT. there are quite a few interesting things actually happening. It is a place you can reach simply in 5 hours. Direct flights, Make My Trip packages will take you through some of the most picturesque places that you can visit and, make it a part of your memory calendar, or should I say, your travel bucket list tick off. Let's also take a look at the Republic Day long weekend, especially because it is snowing in the north of India, you want to go check out some places over the weekend, the long weekend that you want to make the most of. Then the domestic gems that we can look at are Gulmarg, Oli in Uttarakhand, and Sethan in Manali. If you're looking at international icons, then there is Zermatt in Switzerland, Almaty in Kazakhstan, and Chamonix in France. Now, if that is not enough, then maybe you should also take a look at the quiet long weekend that you might want to enjoy, which is Barog. It's about the railway platforms that are so cool. You can take toy trains over here, by the way, 300 kilometers from Delhi NCR. Close enough weekend escape, and on a colonial era railway station with the historic Baroque tunnel that it goes through, forest walks where train pass once in a while, slow detours that gives you the beauty of Buddhist monasteries, a short drive to Dagshai, which is an old British cantonment. Oh my god, if you want to have a vintage colonial feel in the modern era, this is what you've got to look at, and also check out the offers. Barog in Himachal Pradesh. So that is Make My Trip. Let's now take a look at Wayanad on Go-Ibibo. There are some great offbeat experiences that you must take. One is Manantawadi, the Panamaram village road. There are tea estates and schools, weekly markets. Kuruvadweep Island, which is evergreen forest, clear streams, just unfiltered. Tirunelli, which is inside the Brahmagiri range, good for chill days, and of course that backwater ride that you must take in a slow float. Don't miss on this. Check out the offers first, really. There's also a winter food trail that's happening in Kashmir, and this is typically for veg food lovers. Can you beat that? This is the best local flavor you can take of Kashmiri food. Haq and Monji in Kupwara. Slightly bitter food, but something very Kashmiri about it. Kashmiri dum aloo, of course, warm spice that slowly builds in your tongue and just kind of melts away in your mouth. Girda and Shirmal in Sopore, which is slightly sweet, best eaten warm, disappears faster than you expect. Take a look at all of these on Go-Ibibo. Moving on to the last bit that I want to spotlight, and that is MMT homestays. There are some absolutely beautiful gems that you want to experience if it has to go back to, say, 90s, early 2000s, late 90s, 2000s era of Bollywood, and you want to experience, then Punjab Village Farm in Gurdaspur is going to give you that unique vibe. 35 acres of lush green farmlands, mud cottages, open fields, birdsong mornings, tractor rides, Fulkari shopping, and warm Punjabi hospitality is what you'll find here. Perfect, unique vibe getaway from Delhi. Also, let's not forget, for the long weekend on Make My Trip homestays, there are some cozy tree houses with jacuzzi and misty peaks. This is Jibi, by the way, and some of the places that you can check out have mountain views. The others have valley views. There are glass ceilings with jacuzzis. Check them out. Go-Ibibo, MMT and MMT Homestays on Instagram. With that, it is a wrap of the show even. This is Filmy Friday on your favorite radio station, Go-MMT Radio. I've given you a long list of OTT offerings that you can binge watch over the long weekend, just in case you're not traveling. But the best is obviously to tick off the places and the offers that Make My Trip has to make the most of the long weekend. Happy Republic Day to you. I'm going to see you only next Wednesday now with the Fame Game. Till then, happy traveling.
To listen to your favorite Go-MMT radio from anywhere, follow us on YouTube, LinkedIn and Instagram. Visit the Go-MMT radio page for daily updates and enjoy listening to your favorite radio channel.
Go-MMT Radio. Go.
Powered by Make My Trip, Go-Ibibo and Redbus.